Welcome back once again. This is the last part of our fourth chapter, our chemical bonding and molecular structure. Today we are going to discuss about hydrogen bonding. Hydrogen bonding. Children, in the earlier classes we have studied about ionic bond and covalent bond. Today we are going to discuss about hydrogen bonding. Actually, hydrogen bonding is a special category of bonding only, which includes an electronegative element and hydrogen's presence. So, for example, if you consider a molecule of hydrogen fluoride, HF molecule, as we have studied in this chapter, when there is an highly electronegative element and moderately less electronegative element, there will be a polarity is generated in between the molecule. Okay, so this hydrogen to fluorine bond is highly polar in nature, where fluorine is having a slightly delta negative charge and slightly positive charge in a hydrogen atom. So in these cases, if there are 2-3 molecules when we consider, this is one molecule of hydrogen fluoride molecule, this is another molecule of hydrogen fluoride, this also having delta negative and delta positive due to the difference in the electronegativities. Now what happens, this delta negative fluorine atom which is already pulled the shared pair of shared electron to itself. So this actually we represent in order to show the dipole moment, right? So now there will be actually the positive and negative and positive terminals actually will have some sort of interactive forces. There is some sort of attractive force comes in between these two molecules. This is one molecule as a molecule, and as a whole this is another molecule. So in between the molecule there is actually some sort of attractive force generates. This is actually called intermolecular hydrogen bonding. So this type of bonding is known as hydrogen bonding, in which it is actually happening in between the molecules. Okay, that is called intermolecular hydrogen bonding. Now let us study about another type of hydrogen bonding, that is intramolecular hydrogen bonding. Intramolecular means what is the difference between intramolecular and intermolecular? Intermolecular means in between the molecules. Intramolecular hydrogen bonding means the bonding or hydrogen bonding takes place inside the molecule itself. Not this is one molecule and this is another molecule. It's not like that. In case of intramolecular hydrogen bonding, in a molecule itself, the hydrogen bonding formation takes place. Let us take an example. In case of a molecule like, suppose this is our benzene ring in which OH group is present, and this is the first point. If suppose we consider this is our, suppose benzene ring, one OH group is there, that is called phenol, and if the next is its adjacent position, suppose here if there is a nitro group is present, this is called actually our ortho nitrophenol. Okay, let me draw the structure little more neat way, in which OH, this is the OH, the same thing I am drawing here little more in a wider way, and NO2 molecule is having a structure in which N double bond O, single bond O, in which, children, you must remember this electron is actually given to this oxygen atom only, means oxygen is actually highly electronegative in this case. Okay, now this is our nitro group NO2 and this is our OH group. Okay, now here this oxygen is actually highly electronegative, as you know, and in between this oxygen to hydrogen bond is also polarized, where this becomes delta negative and this is delta positive, right? when you consider here, this oxygen is actually more electronegative than even nitrogen also. So this oxygen is delta negative and this is delta positive. So in between these actually this hydrogen to oxygen there is a bond or some sort of attractive force generates, and that makes the molecule a cyclic structure. Okay, so that is actually the case in case of intramolecular. That is how it is forming the intramolecular hydrogen bonding. Okay, so what is the difference from intermolecular hydrogen bonding to intramolecular hydrogen bonding is intermolecular hydrogen bonding takes place between the molecules. Okay, but whereas in case of intramolecular hydrogen bonding, we will find that it takes place in a molecule itself. So children, due to hydrogen bonding, it also affects some of the physical properties such as boiling point of a molecule and all. Like if hydrogen bonding is there, actually it actually makes the molecule more closer. Molecules are, when they are more and more closer to each other, what happens, they actually do not come out easily, isn't it? So the boiling point may increase. Okay, that is actually what happens in case of water molecule. And water molecule, you know, water molecule is having two hydrogen atoms and oxygen is there. So this actually delta positive and this is delta positive. Here it is a delta negative. So this oxygen atom, when it is actually in contact with another water molecule, there will be an attractive force between oxygen to hydrogen. Okay, that actually leads to the formation of water molecule in the liquid state, whereas in case of H2S molecule, that is our sulfur, similar structure only, but sulfur to hydrogen bond is not that much polarized as we have discussed in case of water. So H2S molecule is a gas actually, whereas H2O molecule is a liquid. Even though oxygen and sulfur comes in the same group as you have studied, isn't it? But the difference in the electronegativities, the electronegativity values of hydrogen and sulfur are almost the same. That's why they do not have a polarized bond. So they are actually this molecule of one H2S and attractive force towards another H2S molecule is not possible. That's why H2S is found in the gaseous form, whereas water molecule, you know, water molecule exists as a liquid state. Further, when we discuss in case of water molecule, when you cool down, what happens, the hydrogen bonding actually increases. Because of that reason only, water molecule actually converts into ice. Okay, so where in solids hydrogen bonding is maximum, and in case of gaseous molecules hydrogen bonding is minimum. So students, with this we have completed chapter number 4, our chemical bonding and molecular structure. I hope this chapter you understood very well. Those who have not seen the previous topics, please go through the channel and try to learn the topics which are explained in the channel. Thank you and have a nice day.